Hello and welcome to the Black Hat Bushcraft channel. It's a beautiful morning out here in the woods in my area, snow covered. Something magical about being in the woods with snow on the ground. It's just so pristine and crisp and clean. Very few sounds other than just the birds, a little bit of wind through the trees. And my face is actually so cold right now, it feels kind of stiff, feels weird talking. But anyway, my goal today is to get a fire going, cook up a very simple, delicious breakfast, and just enjoy the beautiful sights and sounds from a snow-covered woods. So I hope you guys will stick with me and enjoy the video. And that stuff smells good. That's the magic right there. You want to make sure when you collect materials to make fire in the snow or in a wet weather environment that you're collecting materials out of the trees or up off the ground at least. Things that the air has circulated around and dried out. If it's in direct contact with the ground, it's most likely going to hold a lot of moisture and making fire that much more challenging. You also want to make sure that any materials that you collect have a distinct snap to them, which indicates that they are dead or seasoned wood. This will have a much less moisture content and burn much more readily. So I have that piece of fat wood here and I need to process that down. And the best thing to do that with, if you have an axe, is to use an axe, because fat wood tends to be pretty stout, and I don't want to damage my knife blade. Always preserve the knife blade if I can. There we go. And being pine, that stuff has a nice straight grain, as you can see. I'm going to add a few of these pieces to my kit just as a restock. Just get some of that outer bark stuff that's not useful off of there. And you can add these little pieces to your fire kit and have it ready to go at a moment's notice. In my opinion, fat wood is nature's best fire starter. All right, so just some nice handy sized pieces of fat wood processed down. You can add it to a fire kit and it'll make it easy to get a fire going when I need to. All right, so I'm just going to use the sharp 90-degree spine on my knife to process down some of this fat wood here. And that'll give me a nice tinder that I can use to ignite with a ferro rod. Got my Black Hat fire kit here. Exotac ferro rod. One strike wonder. Fantastic. That fat wood is good quality stuff there. Very rich. We just take some of that dry kindling that we got from out of the trees. And we let it do its thing. So ideally this is the way things go. One strike, and I laid my kindling on top of that, and I have not touched it since, and just allowed the flame to climb up through that material. As you can see now, the flame is up above my current material, and it's time to add more. So one strike, lay my material on, and just let the fire go. That's it. That's ideally how it should be. Doesn't always happen that way, but in this case things worked out well. You can see it got hot. Had to shed my outer layer for a minute. Whew. You can see as I've continued to build this fire that I focused on building up and not out. And I'm placing materials in the fire vertically. And we know heat travels upwards, so that way the heat is heating the entire length of that piece of material and helping me to achieve that critical combustion temperature a little bit faster. All right, so I've kind of let my fire die down a little bit, and I've got a ton of coals here to work with. What I'm gonna do is just rake some of these coals out. I've got me a couple of pieces of green wood here. Just gonna gather that stuff up right there. This fire will be easy enough to rekindle when I want to. This will give me a nice place to cook my bacon and onions. As you can see, I like my bacon done pretty good. And it's about ready. Kind of pulled the onions back in the pan. I think I'm gonna take this stuff off the fire, let it cool for a few minutes. And it'll be mealtime. Stuff smells so good. So this is gonna be a nice meal on a cold day. All that fat in the bacon is fuel for the furnace. So of course, anytime I'm enjoying a good meal out here in the woods, always got to take a moment to give thanks. All right, time to eat. This pan's cooled off. I just sat it down in the snow, and I've been waiting for this for a little while now, so I'm looking forward to it. Well, of course, in the bushcraft community, I think there's two foods that are most popular: bacon and coffee. I pretty much think if you got bacon and you got coffee, you're good. At least that's the consensus of the bushcraft community. Man, those onions are so good. Sweet onion, cooked down in bacon grease. It just doesn't get better than that, does it? So simple, out of this world. I sort of feel guilty eating this kind of food in front of you guys, but I'm hoping you're at home, maybe nice and warm. Maybe you got a good meal of your own while you watch this. At least that's my hopes. So, 2022, my goal is to be a little more active on my channel. On the weeks that I don't put videos out, it's not because my heart's not in it, it's just because the time is not there. I have a full-time plus job. I'm a parent. I also have started doing a series on the Self-Reliance Outfitters YouTube page called Pathfinder Outdoor Kitchen, and I know a lot of you guys are familiar with that. If you're not, I strongly recommend you go over and check it out. It's a bi-weekly program that I do there on their channel of me outdoors cooking in the woods or in the field, and I really enjoy doing those videos. One of my favorite things about being in the woods is getting a fire going and cooking up a good meal, just like today, and so it's very relaxing and soothing and therapeutic for me. So I enjoy doing that series, and it's been a way for me to reach new people on their channel, and so I hope some of those people are coming over, and I hope some of my people are going over to the Self-Reliance Outfitters YouTube page. It's good, that networking like that. So again, if you guys haven't seen that, I hope you'll go and check those videos, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. So that has taken some time away from the videos that I would be putting on this channel, but I hope in 2022 I can maybe get a little better at managing my time and get some more videos for you guys more consistently. I just love putting out videos. I love reading the comments and having a chance to interact with other people that are like-minded with me. Also for 2022, I plan to continue teaching at the Pathfinder School, and I hope to get there more consistently through the year and have a chance to meet some of you guys and share the skills that we do in our videos, have a chance to share that with other people at the school. So I really look forward to that. I enjoy being around all of my friends there. They're good friends, and I get a lot by being out in the camp with them, and I learn through that process as well. So one other thing that came about late last year is I am an avid knife guy. I love knives. I have since I was a kid, and I found lots of different knives from different makers that I really enjoy using, and I use a lot of different knives, as you guys have seen on my channel. But last year I submitted a design that I hand drew for what I thought would be my perfect knife to William Collins at WC Knives, and William agreed to produce this knife, and so it's in the works. You've seen that knife in this video a couple of times, and I will have a video dedicated to this knife design, and I hope this is something that you guys will be excited about. So more information coming soon on the Black Hat Bush Blade from WC Knives. You'll see it coming really soon. So all in all, I'm really excited about 2022 and upcoming opportunities. I hope that you guys will stick with me here on the Black Hat Bushcraft channel, and I hope I get a chance to meet some of you guys at some upcoming classes. If you will, please follow me on social media, whatever platform you're on. Most likely there's a page for Black Hat Bushcraft, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, even Pinterest. I'm up there. So if you guys are on a particular platform, make sure you search for Black Hat Bushcraft and please connect with me. And of course, I have my influencer pages, links down below if you're interested in my gear, where I get it, what items I recommend. Please check those links, and any support that you provide to the channel is of course greatly appreciated. So once again, I want to thank you guys for your time, interest, all your kind words. I appreciate your support. Please leave me a comment down below. I will do my best to respond as quickly as possible. Until this next video that'll be coming soon, you guys take care, be safe, and as always, God bless.